What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to another episode of The Road to Glory. Oh, I've made some changes. You can see my coin total is at 363. Now I made a video, I made what was going to be the video for this video. And bottom line is I'm not going to do it. I got into just a debate with people, with the community about the value of icons. Bottom line, it started with somebody asking me, am I going to get Hullet for the Road to Glory? My response was no, I'm not going to spend that many coins on an untradeable icon for Ruud Hullet when someone like Team of the Season Milinkovic-Savic will be like 750k and comparable. And boy, did that spark some debate. I didn't say that Hullet was going to be worse or Hullet is bad, or that Milinkovic-Savic would be a better player. I just think they're comparable. They're both the same height, same work rates. The only difference in skill moves and weak foot is that Hullet has 5-star skill weak foot, whereas Milinkovic-Savic has 4-star weak foot. Their traits are almost identical. They both have power header. One has flair, whereas the other one has skill dribble or something like that. Hullet has skill dribble and power header. Milinkovic-Savic has flair and power header. So by all accounts, when his Team of the Season card comes around, they'll be close in terms of playability. And of course, that did just spark some mass debate. And it is my opinion of what my Road to Glory is and what we try to get out of a Road to Glory is showing you guys how to most efficiently play FIFA. And I don't think it's an efficient way to spend your coins. I don't think it's efficient to go out there and spend 2.5. What does Footbin say he's at right now? Footbin says he is at right now. Footbin says Ruud Hullet is 2.7 million. I don't think it's worth spending 2.7 million on a Ruud Hullet, unless there are of course exceptions. Unless you have an abhorrent amount of extra coins just laying around in your account, or unless Ruud Hullet is like your guy growing up that you just absolutely loved and you've been saving all year for his prime icon, or unless you just desperate for playing without Ruud Hullet. But in my opinion, I know Team of the Season is still 4 weeks away, and some people like to play in the now. And for pro players, they're always going to go and get these icons straight away. Like I assume almost every pro player will definitely get Ronaldo and Hullet, and most of them Maldini into their team because they need that edge right now. I don't need that edge right now. I'm not even playing FUT Champs. It's not going to make a difference to me whether I do or don't have Ruud Hullet in my team. So I'm not going to go and spend my coins on them. I'd rather wait until someone more valuable, someone more representative to what I do in this game comes about. It's funny to see a lot of people say that the stats don't mean anything, because stats do mean something. The stats don't mean everything, and again, I take that in consideration, and when I look at players and look at their values and look at who's worth it and who's not worth it, I take everybody's perspective into consideration, whether they agree with me or disagree with me. And I understand the concept that a lot of these prime icons, much like Cristiano Ronaldo, have custom animations, and that makes a huge difference in this game. It absolutely does. I also can understand and appreciate the fact that they have traits that are imperative in this game. I think traits are, when people say, icons have hidden stats, I think that is traits and custom animations. That's my personal belief on the situation. And, R9 Ronaldo has far more traits than Gabriel Jesus. So, of course, not that I would compare those two anyway, but just off instinct. And for Harry Kane, for example, somebody said, you take R9 Ronaldo over Harry Kane. Well, the difference there is that Ronaldo is 5-star, and Harry Kane isn't. That's where a lot of that difference comes from. Ronaldo has, I believe, better agility than Harry Kane. Don't quote me on that because I can't remember Harry Kane's agility off the top of my head. But what I look for is, if you're looking at these prime icons as like the ceiling, if everyone relates to these prime icons and said Hullet is just the best box-to-box midfielder in the game, no question about it, and I say, okay, so let's take that into consideration. Let's say Hullet is the best box-to-box midfielder in the game without consideration. I then want to look at, okay, if he's 2.75, 3 million coins for the best in the game, if I can get someone who's 99% of that Ruud Hullet for a quarter of the price, I would personally much prefer to get that person instead. I'm not going to go and spend all my coins, and especially in a Road to Glory, waste 3 million coins of just unretrievable coins on a prime icon. And I tell you what, Ronaldo is cheaper than actually is as cheap as I thought it would be. I said it would be around 4.5 million or less. He's 3.5 million. I think the price of that will creep up steadily until team of the season, then it will drop again. But yeah, 3.5 to 4 million for Ronaldo. That is a bargain. That is a good deal by way of, if you're looking to get Ronaldo, it is way better than buying him because he's probably going to be a 12, 15 million coin player to purchase. Maradona is still 10 million coins to purchase, even though he's 2 million coins to craft. He'll be so rarely packed that that's a bargain if you want him in your team. With that being said, I still don't think that represents value for money. There are other strikers out there like Team of the Year Harry Kane that are considerably cheaper and will give you, if they even give you 99% of what that Ronaldo gives you, that for me is where the value lies. So I've said all year, and one of the reasons why I haven't done the prime icons all year, I've only done 2 so far through the year. The reason why is because I don't believe they represent value for money, and that's my opinion and that's my perspective. And if you disagree with that, that is absolutely okay. I don't expect everyone to just immediately and instantly agree with everything that I say. But I look at that after taking everything into consideration, and I don't think other people take into consideration the fact that I'm looking for the best efficient alternative, not, okay, this is Ruud Gullit, so I have to get him. Because if I went with like the I have to get him kind of look, my account would be shocking. Right now we've got 363,000 coins. We've just picked up the 90 Wayne Rooney, who I'm very excited to play with this week. 4-star week for medium, 5'9", really well-rounded stats, especially where it matters. Great composure, great reactions and ball control, great strength and aggression, insane finishing and shooting, good passing. Like, this is a great card. Of course, there are better cards in it. I'm not saying there aren't better cards in it. But this Wayne Rooney cost me 40,000 coins, and look at that. Now, when we look at this, and when we look at, the icons that are available, not Gullit, because Gullit is not comparable to Rooney because they're different roles. But when we look at, say, like a Dennis Bergkamp or a Marco van Basten, what do you get out of it that you don't get out of Rooney? Links. If you're paying millions of coins or hundreds of thousands of coins for links, you're playing FIFA wrong. In my opinion. Of course, I have to keep stating in my opinion. Now, guys, I bought 2 huge players. 2 huge players. First and foremost, in terms of the bronze pack stuff we talked about yesterday, here's a lot of that bronze stuff selling. This is why bronze pack method is so effective. You just make money back. The passing cards sold for 200. We packed a few other bronze pairs. Some fitness cards sold for 850. I sold Kluivert that I bought for 295 for 350. A few more bronzes sold there, and then I sold Littmanen that we bought for 285 for 320. So we made some good money, and that was the plan. If Ronaldo required 3 icons or less, I was going to use them with Rui Costa. If we required 4 icons or more, I was going to sell them and make profit. That's exactly what I did. I'm also trying to dump these players. I've overpriced them on purpose, just looking for hopefully lazy buyers to pick them up. If nobody picks them up, I'll just keep hold of them. And then we've got a few other stuff on the market, just some stuff here that I've saved, of course, that we know about. So where did I spend my coins, and what's my team looking like this week? Well, we bought, funnily enough, Ronaldo and Henry. I bought Henry back. I got Henry for 865. I got him back just because I just wanted to play with him again. I don't think that I should have bought him for 865. I will probably lose money on him in terms of tax. His low bin there is 885. What are we looking at? So 880 is his lowest bin right now. So after tax, I'm looking at losing 25,000 coins. And I don't necessarily even believe he's a great player in this meta anymore. Even with a Hawk or even with a Hunter, I just don't believe that he represents a great player. I think his traits are fantastic. And of course, his height is 4-star is great. But I also bought Ronaldo. I bought Ronaldo because this represents insane value for money for what you get, and not because of the fact that he represents insane value for money in terms of what you get for his price. This represents insane value for money in terms of what you get for what he's worth, and I hope you guys can understand what I'm saying there. I don't believe that a card this good should be worth 3 million coins. I think there are other cards out there that are almost as good as this card or as good as this card for less than 3 million coins. Namely, someone like Team of the Year Harry Kane. However, this card at 3 million coins, in terms of what he's worth, this was a great deal. He's already gone back up to 3.2 million coins. So even if I sold him now, I would make 30,000 coins profit. And that is exactly why I bought him. I thought to myself, I've got a chance right now where all these pro players are dumping their 94 Ronaldos. Everybody that's got 94 Ronaldo is dumping him because you can sell him for as much as you can craft the 96 Ronaldo for. So if this is a card that you had in your club and you're like, I'm just going to keep using him and using him and using him, and then the prime Ronaldo comes out and you go, holy crap, let me sell this guy, complete the prime Ronaldo, now I've got a better version of Ronaldo, and I didn't have to spend anything. That's perfect. So what happened is everyone dumped them. I actually missed one at 2.97 and then one at 2.98. I was debating, should I buy him at 3 million or will he come down a bit? I thought, no, let's bite the bullet, let's get him. We can play with him for a few weekend leagues now. And even if his price stays around the 3.2 million mark, we'll be able to sell him for no loss. And I think that is a great deal, personally. So that's what our team is like now. I am going to change his team around just marginally. I'm going to be dropping Ronaldo down into that right midfield spot so that Dani Alves gets 10 chemistry. And I want to use Wayne Rooney in this team. So I don't know if I want to use Bastian Schweinsteiger or if I want to use Wayne Rooney. Now in terms of this, we can... I'm going to discard those FUT birthday cards because I probably won't use them. But we've obviously now picked ourselves up another insane untradeable card to go alongside the likes of Cavani, Thiago, Raheem Sterling. Who else have we got laying in here? We've got like the Fernandinho, the Ander Herrera, Promes. These are all great cards that we've loved throughout the year. So the way my team will line up in game, let's take a look at it in game. In fact, I might even be able to start in the 4-1-2-1-2 because of how many icons we've got. Rijkaard is going to be our CDM. Rui Costa is potentially going to be our left centre mid, and Ronaldo is going to be our striker with Henry, and Kaka is going to be playing in at cam. I think I'm going to have to sub Kaka out quite a lot more than I want to, playing him at cam instead of striker, because that stamina is going to have a bigger impact. But other than that, this card is going to be great. Now, my choices are start Kaka and sub in Rooney, start Rooney and sub in Kaka. It would be a little more tricky to get Schweinsteiger on chemistry, or start Rooney and Kaka and not Schweinsteiger. So if we actually popped, I don't know how I'd do it in this formation, but we could basically, yeah, there you go. That would be everyone bar Rooney on full chem. I don't know how I'd get Rooney on full chem too in this formation. But bottom line is I would also happily get rid of Rui Costa and play Bastian Schweinsteiger instead, even though Rui Costa is probably a better card. I want to have fun with this weekend league, man. I really want to have fun with this weekend league. So this is going to be the basis of what my team looks like. It's going to be set up, like I say. We could set it up like this. We could have Wayne Rooney in at centre mid. We could have Rui Costa in at centre mid and Rijkaard at CDM. And then, Kaka in... Oops. Man, it's really difficult sometimes to position this around. So we could set it up like this. And I could play Rooney on 8 chem. That would be Kaka on 10. This would be my midfield, and Rooney's actually got decent enough stats to play a outside midfielder like this. His ball control and reactions are great, his composure's good. His stand tackle is reasonable for a centre midfielder, and his strength and aggression are fantastic, which is important. And when we look at Rui Costa's stand tackle, 40. So you know what I mean? Like the fact that Rooney has 60 stand tackle. Again, please don't take me out of context. I'm not saying that that's good defensive stats, because it's not. But it's obviously far more reasonable than what Kaka or Costa would offer. And then we've got Rijkaard as our CDM. So I think something like this is going to be the team we go into the game with. We are going to play a live game today, so this might be like a 30-minute video here today, depending on whether or not we get a rage quit or not. But I'm going to take 10, 20 minutes to figure out what this team line is going to start like, how the lineup's going to be. And I'm going to carry on grinding bronze packs, because we are almost at that final icon. So we're going to get a baby icon coming into the team. If it's a terrible baby icon, I will put it into an icon SBC just to get 100k pack. If it's an okay or better icon, I will obviously keep it and just either utilize it where I can, or just save it for a rainy day, so to speak. We did get ourselves a 15k pack for that Wayne Rooney, however, though, guys. So let's open that up now and see what we get. Imagine we packed a prime Ronaldo. How crazy would that be? That'd be crazy. It's a thin pack, so no such luck for us. But hopefully we've got some decent things in here. Some chem stars would be nice. So a few... Oh, that Mesa card is all right. Ooh, a couple of silver shiny league SBC players there. Striker to centre forward. Oh wow, we get a loan pack as well. Give me loan Ronaldo. I was gonna think about doing the loan cards as well for this weekend league, but Ronaldo loan is 100,000 coins. No. And Hullet as well is 100,000 coins. They both require 84 rated squads, and Maldini requires an 83 rated squad. Apologies, but I'm not spending that much money for 20 games of a player. But guys, that is going to be that. I'll be back with... oh no, hold on. We've got this premium loan player back. Yeah, I'll be back with... that's okay for those. I'll take those into the club. Yeah, I'll be back with the final team that we're going to take into the game this weekend league. So yeah, I will be right back. Alright guys, so this is the team I ended up rocking with Ronaldo and Rooney up front. We've got Fernandinho in at cam, Henry, Rijkaard and Kaka in the midfield. Alba, Fernandes, Ramos and Dani Alves. In game, of course, Rijkaard goes CDM. We put Fernandinho and Wayne Rooney as the outside centre mids. We get Kaka in at cam, Henry and Ronaldo up front. I played 4 games. You would have seen it, a live stream. I played 4 games with this team already. I didn't have Fernandinho in there. I had Rui Costa in there. But what I wanted was, I didn't want Rooney and Rui Costa to both be attacking-minded outside centre mid. So I went with Fernandinho instead, because he's obviously got much better work rates, he's got good 4-star weak foot and good defensive capabilities. So he's gone into our midfield for that reason. Ronaldo was... I mean, we're about to see, right? Let's get into the game. This video might be quite long, guys. I don't know, maybe like 25, 30 minutes long. Just depending on how long this game lasts, really. This might be a rage. I'm excited to play Foot Champs this weekend for the first time in a long time. Obviously, I've bought Ronaldo. I tweeted out that I bought Ronaldo, and when I was live streaming, people saw that I bought Ronaldo. And a lot of people just didn't understand, really, why did I buy him? I say he's not value for money, so on and so forth. But the reason why I bought him is because I saw an investment opportunity more than anything. I thought he was just too cheap for how good he is. I thought his price would rise. I bought him for 3 million, almost flat, the 20,000 coins extra. And his price is now just under 3.2. So even if I sold him and take tax into consideration, I will at worst break even. At best, make a small sum of coins. And I get to play with Ronaldo in the meantime. Now, I expect Ronaldo's price to probably slowly start... Oops, didn't mean to do that. To probably slowly start dwindling over the next sort of 3 or 4 weeks, with Team of the Season imminent and the World Cup game mode relatively soon as well. It's my personal opinion that Team of the Season is going to be in 4 weeks today. I don't have any guaranteed information for that. I don't have an inside source or any info at all for that. It would just make sense based on previous international event years. It would make sense that it is in 4 weeks' time, and especially given the fact that the Premier League season actually ends. Come on, Fernandinho, that's beautiful. Fernandinho! Yeah, the Premier League ends on like March the 13th, right? And so most domestic leagues end around the beginning of March. It would be a bit silly to have Team of the Season running into and through the World Cup. So yeah, I expect... It's a bad pass from me. I expect it to be probably not before 4 weeks. I wouldn't be surprised, however, if it was before 4 weeks. That could be a good ball. Yeah, that's nice. He's offside, thank God. That was a nice goal, actually. It wouldn't surprise me if it was 3 weeks from now. I wouldn't expect it, but it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, so basically, I'm going to keep playing with this Ronaldo. I don't know how long I'm going to have Henry in the team. I really just wanted Henry and Ronaldo to come and have a weekend league together. See what kind of difference it makes for my attack. Although it won't make any difference to my attack if I can't defend properly. And I'm panic defending here. Again, I can feel it already. I'm using second man press way too much. And it's just going to give this guy a little bit of space that I don't want him to have, really. That's a good ball, that is. That's a great block. That should be keeper's ball. There we go. Oh, he's read that, hasn't he? Has he? He hasn't. Boom. Henry into Ronaldo. Yeah, so for me, I'm just going to keep playing with this Ronaldo. Once I see that his price starts tumbling, not a lot, but even if it starts going down a little bit, that's when for me it's going to be, okay, this is time to get rid. At the point where he probably hits below 3 million coins, that's probably when I'm going to say, all right, it's time to get rid of him. We'll take the small tax loss on him. We'll take 150,000 coin loss to have been able to play with him for a few weekend leagues or whatever, through the divisions and whatnot. Oh, that's a terrible pass. I got away with that. This guy's not half bad, by the way, and this is my first game of the day. Not that that's an excuse, but it does always impact your play when you're not playing constant. Go on, Kaká! Good save. Shouldn't have shot that, even though it was a solid position to shoot from. I had my back to goal. He'd done the 180 spin. Just shouldn't have been there. Here we go, Rooney. Oh, I'm trying too hard, man. Honestly, I'm trying too hard. I need to just let the football play itself. You know what I mean? I just need to let the FIFA come natural. I'm trying so hard. Oh, that's a great ball. I'm trying so hard to force it to Ronaldo to try and show you guys what he's worth, that I'm playing terrible, terrible FIFA in the meantime. I've been doing that a lot recently, just passing it right out to my opponent's players that are standing there. I wonder if EA have actually changed where the players are standing from the goal kicks, because they used to be able to pass it out with no problems. You know what I mean? It literally used to be able to stand out. I could even take a few seconds before I passed it out. And sometimes even if you did pass it out and someone was standing there, it would still roll to your defender. And it seems like the last 2 days or so, that doesn't seem to be the case. It seems to be the case that when you pass it out now, there's always someone there to just block it. So I have to be mindful of that. Let's just pass the ball about a little bit here. Let's try and make some use of this guy's incessant pushing. Here we go, Kaka. That's beautiful from Kaka. Wasted. I rushed the shot again. I could have done a few things there. Oh, I got lucky and unlucky at the same time there. That's brilliant from Nacho. He's read that very, very well. This guy's good. No bones about it. This guy hasn't got a great team. He's got an alright team. He's got some big meta players in there. He's got Pogba, Bakayoko, Kante. You know, he's got some of the greats. In terms of gold standard cards. Penref. No? Come on now. I went to do a stop and turn and he just bodied me over. He's got the Alaba Boateng duo in there as well. It's a full gold meta team for sure. But I would expect to be able to do a little bit better than this guy with the team that I have got. Ooh, I don't like those. That's a left foot shot from Lacazette, and then the keeper's parried that. We've got Henry away here though. We should be through here. Here we go. This is the chance that we needed against Anthony Rudiger. That's beautiful. He gets the ball across to Fernandinho. The less we say about that, the better, I guess. I had multiple choices there. I thought, let's do the smart thing. Let's pass it across goal and get a nice, comfortable shot. Even though it's Fernandinho, his shooting's not woeful enough to the point where he shouldn't hit the target. You know what I mean? I'd expect... Oh, that last one is through there. I'd expect him to at least hit the target off of that shot, but sadly, no... Oh, God, this is a good chance. Sadly, no target was hit. David De Gea pulling up a big save for me there. This guy's read me again. I've got it out nicely, though. Let's get it out with Fernandinho as well and out with Kaka. There we go. We could have a good counter on here. I've got lucky with that. Let's go. Henry. That is beautiful. I could see the run a million miles away. And I had a feeling in my head, like, I ran at him there a little bit and he didn't tackle me. Where I'm running at him with Ronaldo, instead of getting to his centre-back and pushing me and trying to take the ball off me with his centre-back, which is what I personally would have done, he just carried on running back with his defender. So when Henry made that run, I knew that the pass would be successful because he wasn't going to switch into his defender to try and tackle the ball. All he was going to do was allow the AI to defend for him. So I knew I'd be able to get the shot away. It was just a matter of whether or not the shot was on target and then whether or not the goalkeeper saved it. Fortunately enough, the shot was on target, the goalkeeper didn't save it, and Henry is back in our club and back scoring some amazing goals for us. Not that was an amazing goal. His Pogba might win this header. I've got to figure something out here. That's like 3 consecutive times I've just gifted him the ball from my own goal kick. That's beautiful. Wayne Rooney has been good for me so far, by the way, guys. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's just bad play in general. I'm using second man press way too much again. I need to stop that. I've got the lead here. This guy has to press me. He's created enough chances that he will score a goal in this game, almost definitely. He's wasted that chance. That should have been a finesse, in my opinion. But I just keep passing him. I think I've done it again. I've done it again. What am I doing? Why do I keep doing this? Why do I keep passing him the ball from the goal kick? I've got to figure something out here. This is just crazy. This is absolutely crazy. This guy's pressing me hard as well. He's on attacking, I believe, because his D-line is on the halfway line. Let me just get some space on the ball here. I don't want to give up a goal right before half-time. That'd be the worst thing. Let me just walk it up. This guy's not going to tackle me, so I'm just going to walk it up. And we'll wait till he presses before I pass. That is a terrible time to blow for half-time. I've literally got Ronaldo clean through in the middle of his 2 centre-backs there. And the referee's blown. Excuse me, the referee's blown. This guy's created a lot of chances. All of his shots from the top of the box. Funnily enough, all of mine have been too. His passing's better, but I've had more possession. He will get a chance and score a goal. You know, he keeps backing. I keep backing off of him. I gave him the opportunity there to shoot with Lacazette, and for some reason he went for a driven shot. I'm going to go attacking into this second half. I want to push him back. I know he's either attacking or at the very least he's unbalanced. So I want to push his defenders and push his team back in behind when I pick up possession of the ball. And the best way to do that is to go attacking. Contrary to what some people would have you believe, some people would go defensive. See, that will count as a shot for him, but that's not really a good opportunity. Yeah, he's got 5 in the box. He is attacking. He might win that header as well. Not like this, EA. There we go. And now that I'm on attacking as well, once I get possession, it should be very, very hard for him to push out afterwards. He's got the run on down the wing there. That's a great block. That's a good out. There we go. Right, so from this point onwards, I should hopefully be able to just contain him in his own half, really. There should be no real problems. Let's get that ball in behind there. That's beautiful work, that is. At back post cross, Farman with the save. He's got it with Rudiger. Now's where I want my attacking to pay dividends. I should be pressing him so hard. There we go. That's perfect. See, the pressure on him is just going to stop him from being able to counter me now. And we're going to walk the ball up the field as well, because look at who he's controlling. He's not going to try and tackle me. He's just going to try and man mark the passes. So we're just going to be able to walk this ball all the way down the field until we get into a real dangerous area. And he's absolutely not going to try and tackle us. There we go. Much, much better. This is better. This is way better from me. It's gone for a lunging tackle there. It's gone to Kaka. Or Kaka's going to get it back again. That's a great tackle, really. That could have been a pen quite easily. Here we go with Rooney. Oh, he's got lucky there. But because I'm on attacking again now, look how many bodies I've got forwards. And so, perfect with Fernandinho there. That's exactly what I wanted. I just don't want him to be able to get out of his half when he picks up the loose ball here. Or when he gets possession or gets a tackle in. I want to make sure that I'm the one that's pressing him instead of him pressing me. We've got Rooney on the ball. That's a fantastic goal. And I'm not even kidding, guys. When people talk about momentum and things like that, and I've got a video that I want to make for momentum and stuff, and we've discussed it before, this guy is going to feel like there's momentum in this game now. In the first half, he was creating multiple opportunities, he was getting time on the ball, and he was getting the ability to shoot quite comfortably. 15 minutes into this second half, and he's been unable to touch the ball. We can't get out of his half. Every time he tackles me, I've got men pressing him, and he's probably sitting there thinking, oh my God, this game wants this guy to win. The momentum's switched. It's in his favour. There's nothing I can do. When actually what's happened is I've spotted the fact that he's on attacking. I wanted to put my players pressing him so that he doesn't get the ball out of his half, and I want to put pressure on him. And I've made a positive tactical change to the way his team was playing. And I do it all myself sometimes. You know, sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I was smashing this guy, now I just can't do anything. And the bottom line is, it's exactly the same thing. It's, you know, he would have made a tactical change that I just didn't read or didn't respond to. The way this guy defends, this is going to be an easy win for me now. I'm not going to. I might concede a goal still, but I wouldn't expect that I would lose from this point. Just because every time I can get possession, look at where Dani Alves is. He shouldn't, you know, not that he shouldn't be there. He should be there because I've gone attacking, but that's got to be a foul. I mean, he's bodied me there. But because of the fact that I'm on attacking, this guy just gets no time on the ball. And when he does get time on the ball, I've got people swarming him. So the only way this guy's going to be able to beat me now is with clever passing or maybe a skill move or two. That's great defending, that is. And we're going to have the ball out here as well. So I'm very, very happy with how I've played. Henri's away through the middle there. Ooh, nearly. I'm very, very happy with how I've tactically changed this game. Especially given the fact that this... Oh, look at that. That's luck. Whoa. What happened there? I got a free kick for that? That's crazy. I don't think that I should have got a free kick for that. I think he should be at 2-1 now. I think this should be game on in the last 10 minutes. So we're just going to walk up the field again, guys. There's no rush to get the ball up. He's like controlling... Oh, that's really terrible. See, now it might be worth me going defensive just to try and get some bodies back for this. That's a great tackle. Maybe not. I've got a lot of pace in Dani Alves, Nacho, Ramos, and Jordi Alba, so maybe not. Again, he's gone for that driven shot. I don't understand why he's going for these driven shots. He'd be much better suited going for either a low finesse or just a finesse shot in general. Don't want him to get the cross away here. Although it's David Alaba, so it's not the biggest problem. There we go. Alright, we should be getting out here. Fernandinho. Is that a foul, ref? That's not a foul? How was that previous one a foul and that one not? That was more of a foul than the previous one. Pass to no one. I'm rushing my play a little bit, even out of defence when there's no need. Like this guy, look at what he's doing with the player he's running with. He's chasing me down now. but he's cutting passing lanes and he's backing off of the ball carrier to try and hit the passing lane. So that just allows me to just really close this game out. I can just walk the ball around, find the right pass, and should be able to pick him apart for a third goal, really. Oh, I think Ronaldo might be offside. Yeah, he was offside. It was good play altogether. It's exactly what I should have been doing the whole game. You know, I should have just been pulling this guy around, playing a few little passes, waiting for him to run, because not only will it burn the stamina of the players that he's like bringing the ball in with, is he going to make the mistake? He is. Well, there you go, guys. I passed it to him 3 times from my goal kick, and he was unable to capitalise on it. He passed it to me 1 time from that offside kick there, and Ronaldo gets his first FUT Champions goal for us. Ronaldo, Henry, both on the score sheet, and Wayne Rooney as well getting on the score sheet. Beautiful finish from Ronaldo. I like the way he shoots outside the foot there. But yeah, this guy just passed it straight to me. Ronaldo's there. Ronaldo shoots. He's never going to miss. I mean, I would honestly expect a bronze card to probably score that. So we tie this game up. This was going to be a tricky game. Or this was a tricky game. This guy was decent. I just think he didn't change his tactics when I changed mine. And that's what won me this game. And that's what can win you games in FUT Champs. We've got Kaka. Kaka's got a little low stam. It's not the end of the world. We can still play the game with him. 5 minutes left. We'll see if we can. We'll see if we can still get ourselves down the field a little bit here. That's beautiful play. Oh, ref, that's dirt. That is. He keeps marking the players that I keep passing the ball to, and yet I still keep passing the ball to them. That's beautiful from Jordi Alba. He's run that as well. I mean, who is it? Is he just sprint past me with Bakayoko? Look at Nacho getting back there. He had to slow that down with Bakayoko because if he tried to shoot while sprinting, Bakayoko's insane shooting would have come into play. Here we go with Ronaldo though, boys. Ronaldo, surely for his second. What a save. That Farman saves with feet trait is very, very frustrating to play against. Here we go with Ronaldo again. Beautiful drag back. Beautiful drag back number 2. Fake shot of dreams. Cuts it across. There's Wayne Rooney. And that would probably be a foul for him. Yeah, it would have been. Here we go with Kaka though. Can we get Kaka his first FUT Champs goal? No. Farman with another save. But we've closed this game out now, guys. This could have been a tricky game for me, man. This could have been one of those games that I didn't like, I didn't enjoy, that ended up going wrong for us. And is that a foul? Yeah, we'll take the free kick there. Who's on it? Ronaldo's on it. I don't want Ronaldo to be taking this. Let's give this to Kaka. We'll give him the ability to take the free kick. Let's go and get Ronaldo. Where is Ronaldo? I'm on Ronaldo here. I am. So let's pop this at that near post. He's standing at the near post, but it shouldn't make any difference. Ronaldo! I got the header away. Ball was saved. And that, guys, should be... Oh, no. We're going to get another chance here. Oh, no, we're not. That'll be full time. Now, I could have taken a shot with Henry there, but I decided not to. So, our first FUT Champs game, guys, and we end up getting a win. Last weekend, I only played 2 games of FUT Champs, so we got no rewards because I just didn't even qualify, even though I won them both. You have to play 5 games to qualify for rewards. A goal each for Henry, Ronaldo, and Rooney, an assist for Ronaldo and Fernandinho. Thought this was going to be a game that I ended up failing in. This guy had a lot of chances. He just was unable to get into the best goal scoring opportunities, into the best areas. And my most disappointing miss was this one, Fernandinho. I thought we create... Oh no, wait, this was a good chance. He hits the post there. It's the other one with Fernandinho. Does it have it? Yeah, this miss here. We get in with Henry, ball roll past the defender, we square it to him, and he just misses. It just doesn't even hit the target from there. That's woeful, man. That's where I think maybe Rui Costa would have actually done better there. But that being said, we end up getting a nice 3-0 win, guys. This is going to be the end of the video for today. We're going to have some more gameplay for you tomorrow. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.